Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Grab your favorite beverage of choice. No judgments if it's a glass of wine, especially today of all days. And let's just go ahead and dive into the not January. Why am I saying January? Let's go ahead and dive into the special adult Valentine's Day, box from Once Upon a Book Club. Happy Valentine's Day. So, I'm reading this and it said adults only. In fact, it asked for your age whenever you got this box, and I can see why, because I'm to page 55 and the characters, it feels very Laura Croft meets Indiana Jones silliness. There's a lot of build up of the story where we know they've got a history and they don't get along the best. And yeah, they're at this dig and stuff. So anyway, it's interesting. It's a little slow, building everything up. But then she goes to unpack this bag and he's like, I'll help you, and starts pulling stuff out. And she's like, stop. You don't want to open what's in there. And yeah, so my videos aren't made for kids, so just a heads up, this is going to be a naughty box, so don't let your children watch this video. I'll make sure to have like a warning label on the description when I post it. Anyway, he pulls out a vibrator. And that's where we are. She mentions it's purple and calls it her purple monster and Barney, for short. And I'm a little intimidated on what exactly this is going to be. So, because it even says very specifically on the packaging, adults only. So, kind of intrigued and a little nervous to open this with you guys. And to make it even better, I am actually doing this as a buddy read with a friend. So, I can't show this. I cannot show this. It's exactly it. This is exactly that. Oh my God. Okay. I'll let you know when I read more. Okay, so I have recovered and I'm blushing, but I have moved past that one. Oh, I've gotten to page 88 and she's settling in a little bit more, and she's basically trying to find out what it is that Ford is not telling people, because something's obviously going on with him and he's not really confiding in anybody. And so she's trying to talk to him about it, and in walks Agnes, who does kind of their cooking and stuff, and she brings in a thermos and a couple of empty mugs. It's still pretty slow, to be honest. I'm hoping it'll pick up. But yeah, we've got big ol' present here. I'm betting it's gonna be like a thermos or some cups. It's cute, but it's, again, not blowing me away by any stretch. And sure enough, that's what we got. Super cute. I'll let you know what I think as I go on. All right, so I've gotten a little bit farther to page 110, and basically she's saying, hey Ford, can you reach inside the front zipper pocket on the purple bag over there and grab me a hair tie? They're basically doing kind of a rivals to lovers kind of a thing, but there's really not great plot happening still. It's still kind of just a I don't know. I don't know how to word it. It's not a strong romance, I guess is what I'm saying. It's got several moments of cringy kind of banter, and not my favorite. It's just not my favorite, but we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, at the page, we've got this giant bag that caused them to have to send the box separate than what they normally do because it was so large. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, they sent us a nice giant purple backpack. Wow, that thing's huge. It looks nice. I may have to give that to my kid for school. That's really cool. And that looks like it. So yeah, I'm reserving judgment. I'll let you know. Okay, so I'm to page 205 now. There's not actually a gift in this page, but I have to stop for a second and say, first of all, I'm really, really glad that this is a buddy read with somebody. It's making it way more enjoyable to share my thoughts with her and for us both to be like, oh my gosh. And I'm glad that she talked about the gift with the backpack, because I didn't even know there was a scrunchie in there until, you know, she had mentioned it. So, oh, you guys, I'm disappointed. Again, I'm not at the end by any stretch yet, but this was marked as like an adult romance, like, and it has spicy bits. No, this is not a romance. This is erotica. Period. That's all it is, with just a little bit of a storyline. Feels very much like you have the copy guy coming to fix the copier, or the pizza delivery guy delivering a pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally, I mean, there's literally a point where she walks in on him taking care of business and basically is like, oh, well, let me help with that. I mean, seriously? Like, no, come on. There's no real plot going on here, guys. It's porn on a page. So, anyway. So, I have gotten to 252, which is the last gift and almost to the end of the book. Essentially, they're investigating the ruins that they've come across, and on the page that has the marking, it's talking about flicking on a flashlight, and so I'm betting that's what this is going to be. Yeah, still not my favorite book by any stretch. If I'm gonna read spice like that, I'd rather do a Katie Robert, but you know, the gifts have been really cute though, and sure enough, it is a flashlight, and it actually looks very similar to one they've given us in a previous box, just a different color. So yeah, I will give a full review next, and see you guys later. Yeah, I don't think I hid my feelings on this very well. Kind of am an open book most of the time. Oh, so those gifts, some were very nice, like the backpack. The flashlight was kind of cheap, and we've had it before. And that first item, I don't know, I feel comfortable with a book box sending me something like that. It feels a little stepping over a line maybe there. Like, yikes. No. Adult shopping should be done on my own time, not a gift from a book box, in my opinion. And yeah, I didn't love the box, you guys. I ended up giving the box about a 2-star. Not my favorite. That being said, the box actually scored higher than the book. I ended up giving the book a 1-star, and to be 100% honest with you, I would have DNF'd it, except I was buddy reading it, and that always adds to my enjoyment level. So I ended up with a 1-star, but I'm telling you now, it's terrible. The writing really is not great. It's very cringy. It feels forced. There's no real plot progression or story. There's nothing to make you really care about the characters at all. And literally, Some of the lines in here feel very much like the pizza boy's delivering a pizza and then raises an eyebrow and the music starts. You know what I'm talking about. Or the copy, repairman comes in. He's like, I'll fix that for you. It literally was those kinds of lines. It was extremely cringy, extremely like cheesy, just not... the banter wasn't even good. Like, I literally cannot tell you anything redeeming about this book for me at all. It was definitely not for me. Probably won't do this again next year. I sporadically like to do the New Year's boxes or the Christmas boxes and Halloween boxes. And if they're not a win for me, I don't tend to repeat them. So that's why I didn't do a New Year's box this year. Wasn't a win for me. Think I'll skip Valentine's too next year. Just wasn't a win for me. So I will go ahead though and have us open our cool little packet here because they do have fun items in there. And should you desire to have this book sent to you when you win the drawings, there is no judgment, to each their own. You will also get a matching bookmark, which is very pretty. You'll get a signature plate from the author, and you'll get a very pretty art print that also has a letter from the author. So you'll get all those goodies if you decide you want this book sent to you. And then inside the actual pamphlet itself, we have conversation with the author and some discussion questions if you do book club. And then some chocolate-covered pretzel bones in case you want to do some kind of archaeology sweet treat, which would, I think, be kind of fun. So there's the recipe for you guys to copy down. But that is all I'm going to say about that because I feel like the vlog as I went pretty much summed up everything I'm thinking anyway. Now, it is still February. Obviously, we're only halfway through the month. So pull out your sheets and let's get that free clue, everybody. Readathon's halfway over. All right, and this time I got weapon. Ooh. So let's pull from the W for weapon and see what fun freebie you guys get this time. And let's see, we'll go from the middle again. I always like the middle. Ooh, a dagger. So under your weapons, make sure you mark off the dagger. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, send your friends, and I will see you guys on Friday.